Humans have been gazing at the twinkling stars in awe for millions of years. Ancient civilizations have described stars and planets in various ways. With our bare eyes, we have observed the light of planets and the supernova explosions that occur in them. Our ancestors must have made many discoveries based on these observations. This shows that our ancestors were very serious about evidence. But with the help of modern science and advanced technology, we have now learned everything that no one knew for millions of years. We know how many stars are in our galaxy and how long each star can live. We know how planets orbit, how vast the universe is, and why it is expanding. But even after knowing so much, and even with the help of continuous research, we still cannot fully understand the boundless expanse of space. However, science is always changing and things are always evolving. So the question arises, if we become a highly advanced civilization and build warp-capable spaceships, will we ever be able to cross our universe with their help? Is there a physical limit in nature that the human race cannot cross even if it lives forever? How far can human civilization reach in this universe, even after traveling at the speed of light for millions of years? Get ready to find out the answers to all these questions and to know the hidden truths of the universe. Join on a journey where he will stand at the edge of the universe, beyond which neither we can go, nor anything from there can come back to us. Let's begin. The Earth, which is part of the solar system, revolves around the Sun. From our planet, which is 12,742 kilometers wide, we humans have begun to explore space. Our solar system is about 1 light-year wide, which is 100 billion kilometers. Our solar system is so vast that we have not yet been able to cross it with any spacecraft. Speaking of the nearest star, Proxima Centauri, it is 4.3 light-years away from us. Even at the speed of light, which is 300,000 kilometers per second, it would take you at least 4 years and 4 months to get there. The Voyager 1 spacecraft, the farthest one we have ever sent, will take 73,000 years to get there. Even if we build a spacecraft that travels at 400 kilometers per second, it would still take 3,000 years to reach that star. From the speed of light, it may seem close to us, but in reality, it is 42 million billion kilometers away. Imagine how far the nearest star is, and you can understand how vast our journey is going to be. Our galaxy, the Milky Way, is home to hundreds of billions of stars, from small red dwarfs to massive blue giants. It is about 135 billion light-years wide and 100,000 light-years thick. The formation of stars in our galaxy began about 13.5 billion years ago. Gradually, due to gravity, many stars began to form from clouds of gas and dust. Currently, 95% of the stars in our galaxy are already born and are nearing the end of their lives. We are in a period of the universe where the birth of new stars is almost over. Only 3 new stars are born each year in our galaxy. So now the speed at which stars are formed in our galaxy is slowing down. The universe is in its early stages, so we need to cross it quickly, otherwise we will never see many things. The second biggest problem that will prevent us from completing our journey is the expansion of the universe. So, even considering all these things, how far can we travel? I hope this translation is helpful. Please let me know if you have any other. We can see that our very own galaxy and the neighboring Andromeda galaxy are part of a group that includes 500 galaxies. All these galaxies together form a group called the local group. Similarly, there are thousands of other groups that are bound together by gravity. The local group, like thousands of other groups, is part of a larger structure called the Virgo supercluster. In turn, more than 100 million superclusters come together to form the entire observable universe, which contains a total of 2 trillion galaxies. Now, considering the size of this vastness, it is clear that we can never cross it. We can only try to cross the part that is gravitationally bound to us, that is, the part that is somehow connected to us by gravity. In that case, we can only explore about 6% of the vast and ever-expanding universe with our current technology. This is the boundary that we cannot cross, even if we become immortal for millions of years or even forever. we will never be able to explore 94% of the universe, which is forever beyond our reach and cannot be interacted with in any way. So why is this? Because these galaxies are so far away. Let's understand this. In the first few seconds after the Big Bang, even a tiny fraction of the universe was compressed into a single point. At that point, matter began to expand rapidly. This is the era of inflation. The matter that was once compressed into a single point has now spread over billions of light years, and everything is still expanding rapidly. This is the process of expansion. The parts of the universe that were once close together are now far apart. In some parts, denser matter has formed clouds, while in other parts, matter is spread out with low density. The regions with denser matter are now contracting under the influence of gravity, and slowly many stars are formed. The stars that form in these regions are gravitationally bound to each other and sometimes form galaxies. Our Milky Way galaxy is one such example. The galaxies that form in this way are bound together by gravity to form groups. Just like our Milky Way galaxy and the Andromeda galaxy are part of the local group. Anything that exists outside this group is far from our gravitational influence and is constantly expanding. Like the local group, many groups are moving away from us, making it increasingly difficult to travel to them in the future. An even bigger problem is that we don't know how fast our universe is expanding and why. Scientists attribute this to a force called dark energy, which acts opposite to gravity and pushes things apart. Because of these mysteries and the invisible dark energy, our understanding of the universe is constantly evolving, and the explanation for its expansion is becoming more complex all the time. Particle physicists believe that there is now a border in this universe beyond which, if anything is taken, human civilization will never be able to see it again. It sounds like an event horizon, where nothing, not even light, can come back. In a similar way, our own cosmic event horizon is formed, which is constantly shrinking. Over time, our border is shrinking, and galaxies are moving farther and farther away. About 94% of galaxies have already crossed this horizon, which means that even after living forever, we will never be able to interact with these galaxies again. But now the question comes to mind, if we can't reach other galaxies, then how do scientists see them? The simple answer is light. The speed of light is a limit in this universe. We can't reach these galaxies, and they'll disappear from our sight. One day, our Milky Way galaxy is part of a group called the Local Group, which contains about 50 galaxies. In about 4 billion years, the Milky Way and Andromeda galaxies will collide, forming a giant elliptical galaxy called Milch Andromeda. The remaining gas and dust from the collision will form new stars, but we will still be part of this galaxy. Due to dark energy, a time will come when our local group will break up and scatter. Each galaxy will move away from us, and the Milky Way will become an isolated galaxy. Light from galaxies every second. We are moving 60,000 kilometers away from the edge of our cosmic horizon. Today, the galaxies we see in the universe are actually so far away that we can't even imagine. So far, we've only been talking about the observable universe, which is about 4% of the total universe. If we look further, there are many galaxies and supermassive black holes that are so far away that they are not part of the observable universe. We don't know what our universe is expanding into, but it's definitely faster than the speed of light. The physical limit of light will never allow us to see the rest of the universe. So, if we want to break free from our cosmic horizon, we need to find a way to travel faster than light. In this video, we've explored the cosmic horizon, beyond which human civilization cannot go, and we can never interact with the galaxies and other objects beyond it. This boundary is created by the expansion of the universe and our physical limitations, and it shows us how vast our universe really is. I hope you enjoyed this video and learned a lot. So go ahead, comment, ask questions, and share. Galaxies that are moving away from us at speeds greater than the speed of light will never reach us again, and we will continue to wander through this universe for eternity. Every second, we are moving 60,000 kilometers away from the edge of our cosmic horizon. Today, the galaxies we see in the universe are actually so far away that we can't even imagine. So far, we've only been talking about the observable universe, which is about 4% of the total universe. If we look further, there are many galaxies and supermassive black holes that are so far away that they are not part of the observable universe.